There's a war going on out there somewhere, and Andre isn't here. There's a war going on out there somewhere, and Andre isn't here. There's a war going on out there somewhere, and Andre isn't here. Раз, два, три! And this is all in your program. You are at the opera. Gonna have to study up a little bit if you want to keep with the plot. Cause it's a complicated Russian novel. Everyone's got 9 different names. So look it up in your program. We appreciate it, thanks a lot. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Natasha!
Natasha is young. She loves Andre with all her heart.
She loves Andre with all her heart. Natasha is young and Andre isn't here.
Sonia is good. Natasha's cousin and closest friend.
Natasha's cousin and closest friend. Sonia's good. Natasha's young and Andre isn't here.
Maria is old school, a grand dame of Moscow. Natasha's godmother, strict yet kind.
Natasha's godmother, strict yet kind. Maria's old school. Sonia's good. Natasha's young and Andre isn't here. And this is all in your program. You are at the opera. Gonna have to study up a little bit if you want to keep with the plot. Cause it's a complicated Russian novel. Everyone's got 9 different names. So look it up in your program. We appreciate it, thanks a lot. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Anatole is hot. He spends his money on women and
He
wine.
spends his money on women and wine. Anatole's hot, Maria's old school, Sonia's good. Natasha's young and Andre isn't here.
Helene is a slut. Anatole's sister married to Pierre.
Anatole's sister married to Pierre. Helene is a slut. Anatole is hot. Maria's old school. Sonia's good. Natasha's young and Andre isn't here.
Dolokhov is fierce, but not too important. Anatole's friend, a crazy good shot.
Anatole's friend, a crazy good shot. Dolokhov is fierce. Helene is a slut. Anatole is hot. Maria's old school. Sonia's good. Natasha's young and Andre isn't here. Chandeliers and caviar. The war can't touch us here. Minor characters. Old Prince Bolkonsky is crazy.
And Mary's plain.
Andre's family totally messed up. And Balaga's just for fun. Balaga's just for fun. Balaga is fun. Bolkonsky is crazy. Mary is plain. Dolokhov is fierce. Helene is a slut. Anatole is hot. Maria's old school. Sonia is good. Natasha is young and Andre isn't here. And what about Pierre? Dear bewilderment awkward Pierre. What about Pierre? Rich, unhappily married Pierre. What about Pierre? What about Pierre? What about Pierre? It's dawned on me suddenly, and for no obvious reason, that I can't go on living as I am. The zest of life has vanished. Only the skeleton remains unexpectedly vile. I used to be better, I used to be better, I used to be better. I used to be better, I used to be better, I used to be better. Oh, Pierre, our merry feasting crank, our most dear, most kind, most smart eccentric, a warm-hearted Russian of the old school. His purse is always empty, 'cause it's open to all Pierre. Just one of 100 sad old men living out their final days in Moscow.
I drink too much. Right now, my friend fights and bleeds, and I sit at home and read hours at a time, hours at my screen. Anything, abandoned to distraction in order to forget me, waste our lives, drowning in wine. I never thought that I'd end up like this. I used to be better. And the women, they all pity me, 'cause I'm married, but not in love. Frozen at the center.
Il est charmant, il n'a pas de sexe. He's charming, he has no sex.
Oh, Pierre, our merry feasting crank, our most dear, most kind, most smart and eccentric, a warm-hearted Russian of the old school. His purse is always empty, 'cause it's open to all Pierre. Just one of 100 sad old men living out their final days in Moscow.
There's a ringing in my head. There's a sickness in the world, and everyone knows, but pretends that they don't see. Oh, I'll sort it out later, but later never comes.
And how many men before, good Russian men, believing in goodness and truth,
Entered that door with all their teeth and hair, and left it toothless and bald. You empty and stupid, contented fellows, satisfied with your place. I'm different from you, I'm different from you. I still want to do something. Or do you struggle too? I pity you, I pity me, I pity you. I pity you, I pity me, I pity you. Раз, два, три!
Maria Dmitrievna Akrosimova, Countess Natalia Ilinichna Rostova. You must call me Natasha. Maria Dmitrievna Akrosimova, Sofia Alexandrovna Rostova. You must call me Sonia. Welcome, welcome to Moscow, where faded and fading princesses live. I'll take you where you must go, pet you a bit and I'll scold you a bit. My goddaughter, my favorite Natasha, I will touch you on the cheek. My cousin and I are so pleased to be with you while we wait on our fiancés fighting in the war. Bring in their things, will you dawdling forget the samovar ready? Your half frozen, I'm sure. Bring some rum for the tea, some Mushka bonjour, and Natasha, my darling, you've grown plumper and prettier. My cheeks are glowing from the cold, she said, gazing at Maria with kind, glittering eyes. Welcome, welcome to Moscow, scruffy and cozy like an old dressing gown. Countess Natalia Sofia Alexandrovna, how beautiful you looked in the snow. Cousin dear, I love you, trust no one but you. But I can't bear this waiting, I cry and I cry. Andre, where are you? I I want him now at once, to embrace him and cling to him. No one can understand. I love him, I know him, he loves me only. He'll come home one day and take me away. I want nothing more. I want nothing more. First thing tomorrow to Madame Chambord's. Dresses, dresses, we'll buy what we can afford. Then dinner and a game of Boston. Then you'll read to me while I knit. How wonderful to have you here instead of these gossips and crybabies. You'll take us where we must go, get us a bit and scold us a bit. Her goddaughter, her favorite Natasha, she will touch you on the cheek. Well, now we'll talk. I congratulate you and Andre, you've hooked a fine fellow, one of the finest matches in all of Russia. I am glad and relieved he'll be the family's saving grace. I blush happily, but his father, Prince Volkonsky, much dislikes his sons marrying the old fellow's crotchety. Of course, Prince Andrei's not a child, but it's not nice to enter a family against a father's will. One wants to do it peacefully and lovingly, but you're a clever girl. Just be kind to Andrei's sister, and when the sister loves you, so will the father, and all will be well.
I've aged so very much. I fall asleep at the table, my napkin drops to the floor. I'm full of childish vanities, I forget things, and I live in the past. I've aged so very much. People enjoy me though. I come in for tea in my old-fashioned coat and powdered wig, and I tell stories and utter scathing critiques. This stern, shrewd old man, a relic of the past century, with his gentle daughter, such a majestic and agreeable spectacle.
But besides the couple of hours during which we have guests, there are also 22 hours in the day, during which the private and intimate life of the house continues.
Bring me my slippers.
Yes, Father, yes, Father.
Bring me my wine.
Yes, Father, yes, Father.
If you're not too busy fiddling with your incense and icons.
No, Father, and I have no friends, no, never go anywhere, never invited, for who would take care of them?
I can hurt you. I can hurt you.
But I never, ever, ever, ever would. No, Father, I love you, Father. And time moves on, and my fate slips past, and nothing
Natasha is young and worthless and dumb.
And time moves on, and my fate slips past. Is this all I'll make of my life? Will I never be happy? Will I never be anyone's wife?
What's this? A young suitor? Come in, but don't sit down, I'm cold to you, yes, I mean to you. Now be gone, and don't come back! Maybe I'll marry someone myself, some cheap French thing. Oh, that offends you, does it? Come in, my dear, come in.
And he draws her to him, and he kisses her hand, embraces her affectionately, and I flushed run out of the room.
Come back here, let an old man have his fun.
She's using your papa, what's your money, papa? To take advantage of your weakness like that, it's disgusting, my voice breaks.
It's my money and I'll throw it where I want, not at you, and not at Andre's harlot. Insolent girl, Where are my glasses? Where are they? Where are my glasses? Oh God, I'm frightened. Oh God, I've aged so very much. Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses?
There upon his head the pride of sacrifice gathers in my soul, and he forgets things. He falls asleep at the table, his napkin drops to the floor, his shaking head sinks over his plate. He is old and feeble, and I dare to judge him. I disgust myself. I disgust myself.
May I present the Countess Natalia Rostova.
Oh, hello. Won't you come in? Hello. And from the first glance, I do not like Natasha. Too fashionably dressed, frivolous and vain, her beauty, youth, and happiness, my brother's love for her, and my father.
I do not wish to see her.
I know at any moment he might indulge in some freak.
I'm sorry, the prince is still ailing.
Songstress.
I am not afraid of anyone, but such hesitation, such unnatural manners. And from the first glance, I do not like Princess Mary. Too plain and affected, insolent and dry, I shrink into myself, assume an offhand air,
which alienates me still more.
So this is Natasha.
not much to look at, says the mean old man in his underthings. I never dress for children or peasants, says the mean old man in his underthings.
And he looked at her once, head to toe, and left, muttering, I must take my leave. Please wait, dear Natalie. I want you to know how glad I am my brother has found happiness. Is that the truth? I think it is not convenient to speak of that now, dear princess, she said, with such dignity and coldness. What have I said? What have I done? Crying like a child. Oh, they were so awful. Oh, it all hurt so terribly. Andre, where are you? First time I heard your voice, moonlight burst into the room, and I saw your eyes, and I saw your smile, and the world opened wide, and the world was inside of me, and I catch my breath, and I laugh and blush, and I hear guitars. You are so good for me. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, the snow in the moonlight, and your childlike eyes, and your distant smile. I'll never be this happy again, you and I, and no one else. We've done this all before. We were angels once, don't you remember? Joy and life inside our souls, and nobody knows, just you and me. It's our secret. This winter sky, how can anyone sleep? There was never such a night before. I feel like putting my arms around my knees and squeezing tight as possible and flying away like this.